right as the time that I'm finishing writing. I'm on sabbatical and I'm finishing my book. I have all my evidence gathered from the past 10 years, and I'm sitting down to write. The archivist says to me, you know, there's a box, and we've never cataloged it. We just never have had the time. Maybe it's of interest to you. So I said, I'm always interested. So I'm like, sure, I'll look at it. And then they bring me this box, and it's literally, it's I want to say sheafs of paper that are tied up with string. And so what happens is that when you open the string, so imagine opening a Christmas present, right? That's sort of just, not in a box the way that we have them now, but you open it and you just see hundreds of pieces of loose paper. And I look at it and I am looking, and it's handwritten, and it is, they're called censuras. And so it's a huge find for me, and it comes at exactly the wrong time, right? Because I am finishing my book, and here I have this find that nobody's ever looked at. And it's not that people are, what do I want to say? It's not that people are negligent in the archive. They just have so much material. And I have a feeling that this was a box that was just sitting there waiting, because it was going to be so tedious to go through each piece of paper, figure out how to catalog it and where it went to. And so here I am, and I'm looking at, so censuras are what I call spiritual subpoenas, in which a litigant gets the priest at high mass to urge people to come forward with any information that he or she may have about a proceeding, right? And it can only be issued by the priest. Right? Because then I started to get really, really interested in it. And so I go back and I look at all of these ecclesiastical manuals, and it tells the priest that they're to cover the Bible and have in black cloth and have a candle burning. And this is the prayer. It says, if you don't come forth, you will be condemned to hell. Your wives will be widows. Your children will be orphans. They'll go begging from door to door, and nobody will receive them. Sodom and Gomorrah, the fate of Sodom and Gomorrah, and everything will happen to you. So it's actually pretty scary, right? It's this way that they're using the pulpit and the power of God to say, you need to come forth with any information that you have. It turns out to be a very effective way of getting people to, talk about what they knew or what they might have witnessed. And so what I ended up doing, because I couldn't do I can't dig into the whole box. There's like 9,000 pieces of paper. But what I ended up doing was looking at, because I was writing a chapter on baptism. And so I ended up looking at children whose mothers, or children who then grew up later, using this process to get people who knew that they were freed as children to come into the court, right? So I focused on that. And, I really want to go back and just spend more time with it.